The Adam Smith Awards are recognised globally as the industry benchmark for best practice and innovation in corporate treasury. With this podcast series, we're going to take a deep dive into each of the winning solutions and hear from the creators who made it all happen.
Hello, I'm Sophie Jackson, Joint Publisher and Head of Strategic Content at the Treasury Today Group. In this episode, we'll take a look at the overall and highly commended winners of the Best Cash Pooling Solution category. Most companies deploy some form of pooling solution. This new category covers any cash pooling solution, notional and/or physical. It could be a simple single currency, single country solution, or a regional or global, multi-entity or multi-currency solution. Perhaps the solution crosses time zones or uses a follow the sun arrangement. Our winner has implemented a game-changing overlay solution. One of our highly commended winners shows the benefits of a multi-entity, multi-currency pool, whilst the other has implemented a multi-bank cash concentration solution in the UAE. And the overall winner of Best Cash Pooling Solution is Rene, Bustamante, Staff Vice President and Assistant Treasurer, Global Cash Management at FedEx. Well done.
Hi, I'm Rene Bustamante, Staff Vice President and Assistant Treasurer at FedEx Corporation. I am the overall winner of the Best Cash Pooling Solution Award. For us, winning the Adam Smith Award is an honor and a privilege, as the global cash pool took time and a tremendous amount of coordination across the globe throughout the entire enterprise. The global cash management team is ecstatic to receive this honor. The main aims of the project were to find a solution to operate multiple cash pools across the globe under one cash pool. After the TNT acquisition in 2016, FedEx faced the huge challenge of integrating two legacy global cash management structures with the objective of attaining visibility and control of global liquidity and laying the foundation for automated and scalable cash management process globally. We were burdened with a costly process for managing global liquidity, as repatriating funds from overseas was costly, time-consuming, and sporadic. We operated multiple liquidity pools across a variety of non-functional currencies and banking platforms, as well as complex cross-regional liquidity flows, which created a high operational burden with significant FX exposures. Ultimately, the team needed a solution that would allow us to use foreign liquidity in the U.S. without the need to repatriate funds and/or declare dividends. The success of how the process was managed was the time we spent socializing the project across the globe with key business partners. One of the biggest challenges of a global corporation such as FedEx is the ability to successfully socialize a project of this scope and scale that cuts across multiple disciplines and multiple regions. To accomplish this, we turned to a dedicated integration team to oversee the integration of the TNT acquisition and FedEx Treasury processes. In addition to Treasury, the global liquidity overlay required the involvement of stakeholders from legal, tax, accounting, and IT. After assessing the needs of the combined businesses, the integration team put together an RFP to find the right global liquidity overlay provider. JP Morgan was chosen to provide an automated global liquidity overlay structure consisting of two multiple entity multi-currency pools in Luxembourg and Hong Kong, interconnected via end-of-day US dollar sweeps. Each of the regional pools centralized the relevant region's excess liquidity via automated multi-bank sweeps from in-country accounts. The solution resulted in the simplification, integration, and automation of FedEx's various legacy cash management structures into one globally connected cash management solution. The main learnings from this project is that planning, organizing, socializing, and setting a vision all can embrace are keys to the success of a global project of this magnitude and scale. This was truly transformational without disruptions. We never lost sight of having cash visibility and found ways to enhance and simplify legal entity structure and created a global clearinghouse to facilitate the consolidation of cash. The full solution has delivered enhanced visibility and access to cash. This solution allows Treasury to know global cash positions at any point and have continuous access to cash around the world. As a result, FedEx has been able to mobilize far more liquidity from their businesses around the world than they did previously. The solution is scalable and fully supports the company's ambitious Treasury transformation goals, which include expanding the use of the pool with multiple bank sweeps and options like blockchain for real-time money movement. The exceptional communication and education throughout this project have allowed the organizations to move in unison towards a common goal.
And now it's time for a word from their partner.
Hi, I'm Lori Schwartz, and I am the Global Head of Liquidity and Account Solutions at JP Morgan. I had the privilege of working with FedEx to revolutionize their liquidity management. Following FedEx's acquisition of TNT Express, global cash management was primed for opportunity, and together we transformed a costly and manually intensive process into an automated solution which connected Asia, Europe, and the US to provide a single pool of liquidity for FedEx to optimize their precious working capital. Partnership is at the core of any transformation. However, it was critical in the FedEx solution that we brought together partners from accounting and tax, as well as legal and IT. From the JP Morgan team, we brought our experienced solutions technicians, which ensured both that the implementation was flawless and achieved the commercial goals for FedEx. It was a pleasure to partner with Rene and team, and a great enjoyment to see the solution continuing to add value for FedEx. Communication, engagement, and coordination within FedEx's organization were key to the success. It was critically important everyone understood the challenges Treasury was dealing with, the impact those challenges had on FedEx as a company, and how the liquidity solution would not only alleviate pressure, but create an environment of efficiency and improved visibility. Making education around the solution a priority led to exceptional communication amongst everyone involved in the project, which allowed Treasury to meet an aggressive implementation timeline ahead of schedule and within budget. The flexibility and scalability of this foundational platform has enabled Treasury to continue to automate feeds into the notional pool, enabling the team to manage far more liquidity than ever before. It has also enabled the rollout of a new global clearinghouse in Europe tied to the global overlay. We methodically solutioned against FedEx's problem statement to architect a thoughtfully engineered structure that enabled visibility, control, and optimization, as well as end-to-end currency management. Key to successful implementation was a consistent product offering backed by globally aligned execution. A dedicated team of liquidity implementation specialists, unique to JP Morgan, worked with FedEx's Treasury team and helped bring in best practices from other projects. This greatly reduced the time to go live and ensured the notional pool was operational to provide liquidity through the pandemic.
Next up, the highly commended award in this category.
Hello, I am Vivek Chikballapur, Head of EMEA Liquidity and Account Service Solution Specialists, JP Morgan, and I'm based in London.
DS Smith, our client, a leader in packaging solutions, experienced significant growth. The explosion in e-commerce and demand for online shopping was only amplified by the COVID pandemic. DS Smith issued an RFP in 2019 to address some key objectives. Mainly, integrating multiple acquisitions in a short period of time, gain central visibility and control of global liquidity, managing multi-currency flows and funding in a cost and process-efficient manner, and finally, automation of redundant manual treasury processes. We in JP Morgan work with DS Smith as consultative partners. The key goal for us was to understand their current flows and future aspirations, both from a business and treasury perspective. This would allow us to design and structure a solution that could scale with their ambition and not just address the ask of the RFP. Having the insights that the revenues were concentrated in some currencies while expenses were accrued in others, we designed a multi-entity, multi-currency notional pool based in London. This gave them the global liquidity position visible as a single currency balance. It tapped into group liquidity, reduced funding costs, and also the operational costs with tactical FX transactions. This formed the bedrock of future enhancements, such as intercompany netting program that DS Smith has embarked on. Our approach was one of designing building blocks that could scale up and integrate different solutions and be ready for the future. Another key differentiating approach was our implementation. Throughout the whole process, our fantastic implementation managers ran the whole project at the pace DS Smith was comfortable with, and were always there to steer the final solution in the right direction. It ensured that JP Morgan was always available to DS Smith. We partnered closely with DS Smith in designing our solutions. The key benefits from the whole structure was, first one, scale. DS Smith's bespoke solution was particularly ambitious just because of its size and scope. Just giving some stats here, it covered 13 entities, 38 accounts, 17 different currencies, and global account planning. Second was automation. We live in a digitized world, and we are on a pronto solution. We materially reduce the need for manual intervention. For example, intercompany manual funding is now replaced by true end-of sweeps on a single global liquidity platform, and these flows can be tracked and reported efficiently without any manual intervention. Apart from this, the automation of the multi-currency notional pool has benefited DS Smith with about 1.8 million pounds of savings by reducing costs on FX transactions. The other theme is centralization. Seeing is believing, but seeing is not having. The objective of the multi-currency notional pool is to avail DS Smith a single position in a single currency of their global liquidity. Now they're able to manage, monitor, and deploy the liquidity in a single currency of their choice. And finally, the flexibility and scale. We have together built a solution that is scalable and can integrate multiple solutions as DS Smith embark on the future business expansion.
A huge congratulations to all our Adam Smith Award winners. And thank you for listening to this episode of our dedicated Adam Smith Awards podcast series, brought to you by the Treasury Today Group. More episodes will be coming soon, featuring other award winners, so please subscribe to our channel so you can stay updated.